So circuits, we've got 40 seconds worth of work with a 20 seconds breather. First exercise on this one is your dive bomber push-up. So setting yourself up in that nice strong push-up position. Gonna hinge on back. Gonna scoop the ground with this one. Keep the elbows nice and tucked in. So you're not gonna let them flare out to the side or anything. And you're literally just skimming that floor. Also known as Hindu push-ups, judo push-ups. We also have your hip press with a reach after this. So you're going to roll yourself over from your push-ups, park your bum on the floor, feet are pressed into the ground. You're going to drive your hips skywards, squeezing your bum cheeks as you drive your hips up. Then you're going to reach over one of your shoulders. Wherever the hand goes, let the head follow it. So you got the hip press and you got the reach. Nice bit of mobility work with this. Next up after these, we have your plank walkouts. So standing up nice and tall, you're then going to hinge at the hips. Place your hands on the ground if you can. Walk the hands out as far as you can. Locking a nice long strong plank position in. Trying to get the fingertips as far away from the feet as you can. And then you're going to walk yourself back up and in. Only go as far as you comfortably can with these. Last thing we need is you slipping and face planting. If this gets too much, just hold the plank. Okay, so if the standing up bit, you can try that out on the knees if you need to. Next up after this, we have a split squat with a pulse. So split squat with a pulse. So you're going to get yourself into this this split squat position. Easy for me to say, right? And we're just going to bounce up and down. Little pulse with this. We're going to do 20 seconds either side on these, 3 times round. You could do 40 seconds one side, 40 seconds the other, and then 20 seconds either side. Next up is your clock touch. You're going to be jogging in the middle of a clock face, and when I shout out a number, you're going to race out, touch the number that I give you on that clock face. So if I was to shout 12 there, run out and touch the 12. I'd run out. If I shout 3, I'm going to run out, touch the 3. Got 6 next. There we go. But I'm going to give you numbers 1 to 12. You're going to reach out and touch those numbers. Next up after those, we have the push-up with leg thread. So the full movement is you start in a push-up position. You thread one of your legs through. You perform a push-up and then reset. Now, if this gets too much, there's a couple of variations. You could just do a good standard push-up. You could just try the leg thread. You can also try this with a variation with your hands on a table, on a chair, on a couch, sofa, just to lessen the angle. All right. Next up after that is some sumo squats. These you can load up. You don't have to, but if you want to load these up, you can. So it's a nice wide stance with the feet. You've got your head up, your chest up. You're going to descend down and then drive on up from there. Getting some good mobility through the hips and groin with this one. Okay, next up after this is going to be your side plank. Now with the side plank, we're going to do 40 seconds off your left elbow on round 1. We'll do 40 seconds on your right elbow on round 2. And then on round 3, we're going to do 20 seconds either elbow. There's a couple of variations with this. I'm demoing the full side plank here with the top leg in front. You can bend at the knees to shorten the lever to make it a little bit easier, or you could even lift that top limb if you want to, so lifting that top leg off the ground. It's going to make it a bit more difficult. Once you've done those, you've got mountain climbers. So you're going to roll over onto your front, also known as alternating squat thrusts. So you're going to roll yourself over onto your front. You don't have to do it on the knuckles like the demo. Lock in a strong plank position between your ear, your shoulder and your hip, and you're going to cycle those legs in and out, driving the heels away from the head. Don't burn yourself out on these though, because you've got another cardio drill up after this. So this is a nice bit of core work, as well as a bit of cardio. And then it's definitely cardio. This is the explosive star jump. You can touch the ground, so your fingertips are going to touch the ground. Then you're going to explode up and touch the ceiling. Now if you need to scale these down, obviously you can go for star jumps where you're not going as high and the legs and arms are just firing out to the side. You can even just side step out to the side with an arm sweep for less impact. All right, we've got 20 seconds right now, so get yourself ready. You've got 20 seconds to set yourself up for your dive bomber push-ups. So with this, come down to the ground, get in a nice strong plank position or push-up position with the arms straight and the body long and strong. You will hinge on back, and then you're going to scoop and skim that ground. You've got 3 seconds. Ready? First 40 seconds on this, and away you go. Take your time with these. You don't have to rush them, anything along those lines. Nice, smooth, steady dive bomber push-ups. Keep the breathing relaxed. Don't hold that breath. If this gets too much on the shoulders, then just perform normal push-ups. Normal push-ups can be taken down to the knees, but if you can keep rocking out these dive bombers, outstanding. You got 10 seconds left on this one. Almost there on this. And relax. Well done. It's your hip press with a reach. So roll over. Get your feet planted onto the ground. Hands just behind you slightly. You're going to hip press and reach. If the reach gets too much, guess what? You just do the hip press. Ready? Smooth and steady for 40 seconds. Off you go. Make sure you alternate sides on this one. Take your time, keep your feet rooted to the ground. As you drive the hips up, you're going to be pushing those feet into the ground as well. Again, don't hold the breath on this, and wherever the hand goes, let the head follow it. Keep the eyes on the fingertips. And relax there. Great stuff. All right, you got your plank walkout, so stand yourself up. If you want to do it from the standing up, you could just do this from a kneeling position or from a plank position. So if you are going for the full one, stand yourself up. You're going to slowly hinge at the hips, reach towards the ground, and walk those hands out. Ready? And away you go. Smooth and steady on these. See how far you can get those fingertips away from your head. First couple of reps might not be that far. Don't worry about it. It's perfectly natural. You might give yourself a target. There might be a marking on the ground that you're going to aim for each and every rep. Maybe not. Only go out to a depth that you can get back up from, remember? Okay, give me one more reach out if you can. And relax there. All right. So let's get into this split squat with a pulse. So I'd suggest you take yourself down to the ground. Now I've got my left leg forwards here. So I'm going to go right knee on the ground with right knee underneath the right hip, left knee over the left ankle. I got 4 seconds to set myself up. So I'm actually starting from the ground. Ready? And up you come. So just hold that position. Little bounces for me in this split squat. Now, if you want to do all 40 seconds with this left leg forward, that's fine. Otherwise, you can change legs in 6 seconds. So you'll swap legs and get straight into it. Now, so swap legs and get straight into it. Right leg forward, left leg back. Keep your torso nice and tall. It's like you're a piece of bread. You're in the toaster. You're ready, and you're going to pop up. Oh, and then you back down. You pop up, back down. So little pulses with this team. And relax, well done. It's the clock touch. So get yourself in the middle of a clock face. You're going to be jogging on the spot. You got numbers 1 to 12. When I shout out that number, you're going to race out, touch that number on the dial, and then you get immediately back into the middle of the clock face and jog on the spot. Ready? 12. 6. 5, 3, 11, 10, 6, 1, 8, 9, 4, 10, And relax. Well done. All right, have a 20 seconds breather to get yourself ready for your leg thread and push-up. So, good strong push-up position, arms extended. You will thread that leg. Make sure you're alternating legs on this. Perform that push-up. You got 3 seconds. Ready? And away you go. Again, take your time with this. It's not one of these exercises you want to rush. Keeping the form and the technique nice and high. Whichever leg hasn't been thread, I think that's how you say it, you're going to have a nice straight line between your ear, your shoulder, your hip, your knee, and your ankle. Just keeping that plank position locked in. Okay, 10 seconds left on this one. Last couple of reps. And relax there. 20 seconds breather to set yourself up for your sumo squats. So sumo squats on this one. If you want to load this, you can do. So if you have got kettlebells, dumbbells, sandbag, anything along those lines, go grab it now. 2 more seconds, 1 more second, and away you go. You should have a wider stance than your normal squat pattern. So this should be wider than normal. Getting a deep stretch in the hips and the groin as you come on down. Certainly take your time with this one. Well over halfway on this. Again, keep the torso nice and tall. The head and chest is up. Eight seconds left. Keep the breathing relaxed. And relax. Right, take yourself down. We have your side plank. We're going to go off the left elbow first. So you got your left elbow on the ground. You want your body long and strong. Drive your heels away from your head. Now you can hold this for the whole 40 as long as the technique and form stays dialed in. Or you can do 10 seconds on and 3 seconds off. Ready? Up you come. I'll count you through a 10-second on and a 3-second off. So get as long as possible. Squeeze those muscles as taut and as tight as you can. And relax for 1, 2, 3. Up you come. Get it taut and tight, long and strong. Imagine somebody was coming to come and sit on your hips. You want to be so strong you wouldn't move. And relax. Ready? Coming back up. Now, last set on this one. No movement. If I was to come round, I was wondering, are you a statue? You're that solid on this. Almost there. And relax. All right, roll over onto your front. Ready for your alternating squat thrusts, aka mountain climbers. So, get yourself locked in, strong push-up position, and we're going to cycle these legs through. Should this give you any pressure on your wrists or anything along those lines, you can come up and lessen the angle, place your hands on some stairs or on a chair. Ready? Off you go. Or place your hands on a table. And if that still gives you grief, well, just come up and jog on the spot. 33 seconds left. Let's go. Keep a nice, even pace on this. No let up. "17 seconds is all. Last 10 seconds. Keep cycling the legs through. Breathing relaxed. 4 more seconds. Come on, right to the end. And relax. Superb. Bring yourself up and out. You got explosive star jumps. If this gets too much, then just take it down to normal star jumps. Now, if you're doing these explosive, you're going to do 3 repetitions. Stop and reset. Give me another 3. This helps keep the form and the technique nice and high. Ready? And away you go. First 40 seconds on these. This is the end of round 1 of 3, team. Landing light with each and every one of these. Imagine you're landing, you're on a lake, and this is a very thin sheet of ice underneath your feet. So land light, don't go crashing through the ice. 12 seconds. Touching the ground, touch the ceiling. Touch the ground, touch the ceiling. If you're outside, touch the clouds. Really explode up. right, it's your dive bomb or push-up. Go get yourself ready. Strong push-up position. This is the beginning of round 2, team. Beginning of round 2. There we go. We've got 4 seconds. Going to lock this in. All right, here we go. So dive bomb or push-up. Second set on this workout. Hinge back, scoop the ground, come on up. Hinge back, scoop the ground, come on up. Smooth and steady. Don't be afraid to rest on these, guys. Like we've just done with the explosive star jumps, you might perform 3 or 4 reps, stop and reset. 3 or 4 reps, stop and reset. It's not a problem. Let's reinforce quality technique each and every time. Only 10 seconds left, you see. Give me another rep. One more. Come on, you got it. And relax there. Superb. All right. It's that hip press with reach. So roll yourself over. 9 seconds before you go. Again, take your time with this. Use a bit of active recovery as well as mobility. Ready? And away you go. Smooth and steady on this as well, team. Reach on up. Squeeze, come back down. Reach on up, squeeze, come back down. Outstanding. All right, you are halfway through on these. Keep them taut, keep them tight. Really squeeze those butt cheeks at the top. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Ideal. Right, bit of plank action, bit of reaching out, nice bit of core now. Oof. Even just like looking at that demo, it's like, oh, I can feel those abdominals. Right, here we go. We got 7 seconds for your plank walkouts. Regress this down to a normal plank if you need to. Ready? And away you go. Smooth, steady, controlled. Now this is round 2. I'm sure you can reach out a little bit further this time. You're well and truly warmed up. See how far you can reach out and then slowly bring those hands in. Only 9 more seconds left on this. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax there. Outstanding. Right, get that left leg forwards. Split squat with a pulse. Now, obviously, if you just did the left leg last time on round 1, you're going to have to just do the right leg on this one for 40 seconds. However, if you did the 20 seconds either side, get ready. All right, and away you go. Left leg forwards, right leg back, pulsing up and down. Now, if I was stood in front of you, normal drill, you can see my logo right there on the demo. I'm just popping up and down with that logo on. You're able to read it because the torso's tall. I should be able to see your logo, chest or t-shirt. Ready? Change legs. Right leg only. Bang! Change legs. Get into it. Lock it in. Get pulsing. It's only a small movement, this. We're not straight up and straight down. That'd be a full split squat. This is just a little bit with a pulse. And relax there. Right. Clock touch. Get yourself ready. Get yourself into the middle of that clock face. Going to race on out. Touch the number. Get back in. 10 seconds. All right, get yourself ready, and away you go. 2, 6, 7, 1, 8, 3, 9, 10, 4, 7, 9, 11, 1, And relax. Well done. Get yourself ready for that push-up with leg thread. So push-up and leg thread. Get yourself ready. 13 seconds on this. All right, 4 seconds. Get yourself ready. Find your appropriate level. And away you go. Hardest level, thread the leg, perform the push-up. Scale that down, just the push-up, or scale that down, just the leg thread. You're already over 10 seconds in, quarter of the way through, 25% done. Keep the shoulders nice and even with this. Tendency is the shoulders to start hunching up. So think of your shoulders as part of your chest mass and your neck as a space. So you don't want your shoulders or chest mass to come up into your neck space. Keep your neck space as big as possible. You're almost there. And relax. 20 seconds breather before your sumo squats kick in. If you didn't load these last time and you want to load these this time, go for it. If you did load them last time and you can do it again, great. But if you loaded them last time and it was a stupid idea, then don't load them. Get ready, 40 seconds. Go, sumo squats, heads up, chest up, feet wide apart. Twenty seconds left on this one. If you are loaded, this is awesome. You can mess around with the speed. If you've got no load, you can play around with the speed on this. Last 5 seconds is all. And relax. Brilliant. All right, we've got a side plank, but we've got to go off the right elbow this time. So side plank, we're going to go off the right elbow. So get yourself down to the ground. You can do the 10 seconds on and the 3 seconds off like we did last time, or you can do the whole 40 seconds. I'll count you through a 10 and a 3. Get ready, and up you come. Make sure your left shoulder is stacked over your right and your left hip is stacked over your right. Okay, relax there. Let's have a breather. Get ready, and come back up. Lock it back in. Keep it there. No resting until now. Have a breather. Get ready. Come back up. Now, give me another set. Lock it in. It's almost like I'm come over with a remote control and paused you. You're that still. Absolutely dialed in with this. And relax. All right, roll yourself over onto your front. Let's get these mountain climbers lit up. 13 seconds. If you just want to jog on the spot, that's fine. Jogging on the spot, level 1. Put your hands on some steps or on a bench or a chair to increase the angle of that jogging on the spot, level 2. Get yourself down on the ground, level 3. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, then. We can go a little bit faster this time. We're well and truly warmed up. We're fired up. It's round 2. Going to power those legs in and out like a pair of pistons. We're just looking down to that ground. Don't be hunching over. Don't be looking down towards your feet. Just keeping those ears in line with the shoulders. Shoulders in line with the hips. Spine in line. Only 10 seconds left before our explosive star jumps. Last 5. Almost there. Come on. See that finish line. And cross that finish line and relax there. Well done. Get yourself ready. Explosive star jumps, 3 reps. Just think of this, it's only 3 reps. Granted, you've got to do them, quite a few times. It's just 3 reps, though. All right, your first 3 reps is in 3 seconds. Get ready. And away you go. So explosive star jumps. Perform 3 reps. Stop and reset for a second. Give me another 3. Stop and reset for a second. $18 seconds left. Only one more round after this. Last 10. And relax there. Superb. All right, 10 seconds on this. Get yourself ready. Last set of dive bomber push-ups. And away you go. Smooth and steady dive bomber push-ups. All right, 25 seconds left on these. Remember, every time you do these exercises now, it will be the last time you do them. Okay, 10 seconds left. 4 more seconds. And relax. All right. Hip press with reach. All right, you got 4 seconds on this. Stand by. And away you go. So good, solid hip press with reach. Final time on these as well. You're working your way through all these exercises now, getting closer and closer to the end. Alternating sides with these hip press with reach. We got a couple more reps left in the tank. And relax there. All right, final plank walkouts for this session. So nice and long and strong on these. Okay, here we go. We got 5 seconds. And away you go. Ease yourself into these. If you're just doing that plank, so literally just a forearm plank or a straight arm plank, you can keep yourself dialed in with these. You might do the whole 40 seconds or those 10-second holds. If you're doing this plank walkout, find your appropriate level. Are you going for the full plank walkout? Are you going for a plank walkout just from a push-up position? You might not even stand up, so just go from the push-up position, walk the hands out, walk the hands back in. Last 5 seconds. And relax. All right, split squat with a pulse. Now, if you did left leg first round, right leg second time round, then you're going to have to do 20 seconds either side on this one. Otherwise, you'll be lopsided. If you did the 20 seconds either side on both rounds, here's your third and final round. Left leg forwards, get ready. And away you go. Right, 10 seconds left of this left leg forwards. Getting these pulses in there. Small movement, just little bounces. 3 more seconds, going to change sides. And change sides. Off you go. Okay, 10 seconds left on this one. Last 5. And relax there, well done. Clock touch. Get yourself ready, bring yourself up. Now that we've just kind of knackered those legs out with the split squat with a pulse, let's get you jogging on the spot and moving around. 5 seconds. All right, start spooling the legs up, start pumping. 2. 5. 11. 8, 12, 7, 10, 3, 9, 6, 7, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Great stuff. Push up with leg thread. Here we go. Final 5 minutes off this workout, team. Final 5 minutes. Final 5 exercises. Push up with leg thread is up next. Get yourself ready. And away you go. Push up with leg thread. Even if you've done the push-up with leg thread on 2 rounds, and this one now you're feeling a bit more tired, you can scale it down to just that push-up or just that leg thread. Last thing we need is you to try and do something when you're a bit more tired and that injury creeps in. We don't want that. Find your appropriate level. Listen to what your body's telling you. 6 more seconds. Unless it's telling you to stop. I'm only messing. And relax. There you go. All right, so sumo squats. So again, heads up, chest up, torso tall, feet nice and wide apart. And away you go. So good solid sumo squats on these. So keeping these sumo squats nice and locked in for his team. Again, last time you'll be performing these on the workout, whether you're loaded or not. Almost there on this one for us, guys, and relax. Well done. All right, now it is the side plank. So this side plank, remember, we're going to have to do 20 seconds either side. So we're going to go for the left elbow first, because that's what we did on round 1. So left elbow first, and then we'll switch to the right elbow after 20 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds, get yourself locked in. And away you go. So left elbow down, strong side plank for 20 seconds if you can. 10 seconds before you change sides. All right, swap sides, hitting that right elbow. It's a quick roll over to lock this in. Last 8 seconds. Keep those hips up and keep those hips stacked. And relax. Roll over onto your front. We have 2 final exercises. This one is the alternating squat thrust, or mountain climbers. Next up will be the explosive star jumps. But let's not worry about those yet. Here we go. So, 40 seconds, smooth, steady, keep the pace up. Mountain climbers, let's go. Come on. Here we go. Exercise 29 of 30. Cycle the legs through. Breathe and relax. Pumping the legs. In and out. In and out. Like a well-oiled engine. Driving the heels away from the head. Extending those limbs out as you fire them back. Three more seconds, 2 more seconds, 1, and relax. A well-earned 20 seconds breather before you finish strong on these explosive star jumps. All right, we got 9 seconds. Get ready. Final set, exercise 30 of 30. 3, 2, 1, light them up. Explode up. Drive that ground away. So when you're exploding up, you're like a rocket. Launch through the ground, drive yourself up into the clouds or up into the ceiling. When you're landing on that thin sheet of glass or thin sheet of ice, so don't smash through it. 20 seconds left, halfway. All right, with 15 seconds left, I want to thank you so much, as always, for jumping into this workout. I hope you've enjoyed it. Only 9 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1.